Hey squad, it's Prepping with Sarge again, and we got another review for you. You guys might remember last year we did the Zonli Home Z-Walk blanket, the heated blanket, and I think I told you that I got it in right after Georgia Bushcraft. Last year it was 37 degrees at nighttime, and I wished that I had had that. Well, I didn't get it in time, but this year I'm at Georgia Bushcraft. Actually, that's where we're filming right now. They asked me if I wanted to review another blanket for them. I said, sure, let's go ahead and do it, especially since I had this trip coming up. Now, it's not gonna be 37 degrees tonight, but it is supposed to get down into the mid 50s. So I think it's a good test for it. As preppers, you know, we all wanna have our electric blankets for those grid outages, but of course it's perfect for cool weather camping as well, sporting events, any way you wanna use this. Let's go ahead and unbox this, take a look what they sent us. And with the holidays approaching, this actually might make a great gift for your loved ones. As you can see, very nice boxing. Let's go ahead and see what they sent us. Oh, so this year, the new version comes with a car charger as well. You know, we recommend when we did those car videos, car prep videos, we talked about how you should have a blanket in your car. Why not make it an electric heating blanket if you're gonna do that? And the power bank is upgraded this year as well. We'll go ahead and unbox all of that. Instruction manual. And you got a zip up carrying case. Let's go ahead and open all this stuff up. All right, this carrying case that it comes with is really nice. You got the outside mesh pockets. You could put a few things in there, and you could go ahead and unzip that, put your cables and your power bank in there, and then the blanket will go inside. It's also got a shoulder strap with it. Really good for going to sporting events, things like that. You should be able to carry it in unless there's restrictions on that at the arena. Okay, now the battery bank that is upgraded this year is actually 20,000 milliamps. That's gonna get you on low heat, that's gonna get you 6.5 hours of heat or warmth. And with the Zonli Home Z-Walk, which we tested last year, we found out that your blanket's gonna work fine with other power banks as well. So you could have another bank, or you can get one from their website if you prefer to get one of their power banks. And so if you're somebody who sleeps 8 hours, 10 hours, whatever, you can get enough energy to run you through the full night. You're also gonna get your USB B to C cord. Now, I generally prefer USB-A, which is what in the United States most of us are using for most of our USB devices. So I've got a cord that I'll just swap out for that. It works fine with the A cord as well, but I just want you to know it ships with a B to C. So the C is going to be the input in here. Your B is going to plug into a cube, or you can use an A. Hope that makes sense to you. Just know that for most of us in the United States, we're using the A output. And then this is going to be your cord that connects from the power bank to the blanket. And again, I already showed you that. It comes with a car charger as well. All right, so the outside shell of the blanket is waterproof, stain-proof, and machine washable. The inside is this flannel fleece, very, very soft to the touch, very, very comfortable. This actually does feel like a big upgrade from the Z-Walk from last year. Now this zipper here, which is embedded into the blanket, is where your plug is going to go when you're plugging your battery bank in. Let me show you how that works. All right, so we plugged in our power bank here. Your on button is going to be up the top here. We're going to hold this in for several seconds. And I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but it's showing 100%. Now I got a little confession to make here. I did pull this out of the box before the trip so I could charge it up. So this is not the first time that I took a look at this, but it's going to be the first time that I give it a full test. You've got three settings that this can go to, and I believe this works the same as the Z-Walk. Okay, you're going to hold it in for a few seconds. Again, the camera might not pick that up, but it's showing as red. And then I think if I double click, yep, that actually turns it off. So let's go ahead and turn it back on. So double click turns it on.
No, you literally did not. No, did you actually? No, it's back here. What? It is back here.
Okay, so I had to go back and read the directions. You hold for 3 seconds to turn it on, and then you're gonna click it to change the desired temperature. Okay, so red is high. And again, I know it's daytime, so you might not be able to see this great, but red is high. That's 158 degrees. Okay, and then you click it once to go to yellow. Again, I know the camera with the daylight is not going to pick this up great. Medium is 140 degrees, and then you click it one more time, it's going to go to white light. And again, it's going to be hard to see in the daytime, but that is 122 degrees. Now, that's very similar to the Z-Walk, and I found that low setting for heat was fine when I've used it for cool weather camping, or you know, if we just didn't want to use the heat that much at the house. And also when you use it at low, you're going to get the longest use out of your power bank, your battery bank, which is going to give you 6.5 hours before you have to switch out to another battery bank. Okay. If you have any questions about that, drop them in the comments down below, and I'll try to make that a little bit more clear if that wasn't clear. All right, so a couple other features here is that this power bank obviously can be used to charge your other devices. However, it's going to drain the battery when you do that, so you're going to have less energy for using it that night or for whatever event you're going to. Maybe you only need it for 3 hours because you're going to a football game or a soccer game or something like that. But just be aware of that. You can use it to like charge up your phone and things like that. And similar to the Z-Walk, this can be snapped on you like a poncho, so you could, in a pinch, you could wear it like that, especially for sporting events or walking around your campsite, especially early in the morning. It's really, really cold when you get out of your tent in cool weather camping early in the morning. So it's a good way until your body gets its own body temperature going to, you know, stay warm until you get that fire going in the morning, get your coffee going. You all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, that's it for now. I'm going to test this thing out tonight. I'm going to give you my feedback. So stay tuned. We're going to come back in a little bit. All right, we are getting ready for bed. I will tell you that this blanket warms up really fast, and right now it is like high 50s outside, and I feel very, very comfortable. Dimensions I will check when I have a better signal, but I can tell you that I am 5'11", and this is completely covering me from neck to feet, so my body is totally covered as far as how I usually sleep. All right, I'll let you know how it goes throughout the night. Obviously, I'm looking at more than 6.5 hours, so I will change my battery pack. And I have, if it failed, I actually have a backup, but I'm not anticipating a fail at all, just based on how the last year's model did. So stay tuned. I will talk to you in the morning. All right, folks, so that was a great night. I had great sleep. I got to tell you that Zonli home blanket worked out really well for me. It was just about 6.5 hours when the battery finally kicked out on that power bank, and all I did was switch to a backup power bank. Got me through the rest of the night. It was like mid 50s here last night, and I was toasty warm through the whole night with that warming blanket. So a couple key points I want you to remember as preppers. We got to have some ways to stay warm when the power goes down, right? So if you've got a fireplace or a wood stove, that's fantastic. Maybe some of you have kerosene heaters. Those work great. Just be careful, vent your windows. And those little buddy heaters, those are great too, or big buddies, whatever they call them. Those work fine. But at nighttime, maybe you don't want to be running those things while you're asleep. So a power blanket that does not require you to have electricity to that, like grid electricity, just runs on that battery bank. And then of course you can recharge it the next day as long as you got sunlight through like your big power banks or your solar power stations, power generators. Sometimes they call them more like a power station. And if you got a couple panels, you basically have got that sustainable. As long as you've got sunlight every couple days, you should be able to keep yourself going for a very long time. Nice way to think about some off-grid way to stay warm at nighttime without necessarily have to tend to fire or run some of those propane or kerosene heaters that, you know, you really kind of want to be paying attention when those things are running, okay? So I'll put some links down below. Make sure you check those out. Zonli Home Blankets. This is the second year that I've been happy to recommend a product for you. This new and improved one I actually do like even more than I liked the one last year. So maybe this is the holiday gift that you're thinking about for your loved one, all right? Or maybe it's just a gift that you need to give to yourself. Hey, keep planting your seeds, keep stacking your silver. This is Prepping with Sarge.